What is going on, everybody, and welcome back as Reid, Linden and the Diamondbacks ready to face, I believe it's the Cincinnati Reds here at Chase Field. Not sure why we didn't get that nice little presentation loading up at the beginning, but oh well. We got Chad Kuhl on the mound, making his 7th start. 2-2 on the year, a 3.60 ERA. He struck out 39 over 35 innings. He's got a whip of 1.37. Pretty average stuff. So we're going to come up to hit first. 312 on the year, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs. Hitting right-handers a whole lot better than left-handers. We're also hitting cleanup today. So got runners on first and second with a 1 out here in the bottom of the first. A chance to put on the first run. And we're going to yank that one into the gap, maybe? No. Right fielder's going to track that one down in right center. We're disappointed. We got a lot of that one. The starting lineup is Pollock, Richardson, Goldschmidt, Linden, Lowry, Chisenhall, Nicholas, Gomez, and of course Chad Kuhl on the mound. Now looks like Goldschmidt's leading the team in average. Got our second appearance lined out in the first on the first pitch. And that's kind of what's been going on with us. We've been hitting them hard, but right at people. Had a pretty good game last game, but really we've been on a pretty big cold spree. 1-0 Diamondbacks. Probably should have left that one go as we're going to pop it up. The second out of the inning, the guy will stay at first. Oh, we're not even getting anything really in the field. Our third plate appearance. Apparently third base coach is, I don't know if you guys caught that back here, he was just kind of sitting not on a chair, like above third. The runners on the corners, 2 outs. Reds have a 2-1 lead now in the bottom of the 5th. You get a base hit to tie this up. It looks like we were late on that slider. Count goes to 0-1 as we foul it off. Early on that changeup. Got all that one. We were just early and fouled it off. Or put it in foul territory. So 2 well hit balls, just both in foul territory. Oh, they said good on that changeup. Yanked it. There, we'll get a lot of that one. Center fielder's running back, but that one's gone. 3-run shot. First home run in a long time. About time we do something good. Been a while. 4th home run of the season. 394 feet. It looked like it went pretty far, but it ended up bouncing back. So I don't know if there's something back there that it bounced off of, or it bounced off that wall. There's a cement wall back there. Center fielder, we could jump at it. It's a little high for him. Oh, I see. We bounced it off the pool. Regardless, I'll bring up, finally get a shot out in the field. 4-3 Diamondbacks. Got a guy on first with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Hopefully we don't boot this one. I've been doing that lately. Pretty clean play in the inning. What this game has in store for us next. You know, I kind of thought we'd be hitting more home runs this year, but halfway through May, we only got the 4. We have 17 RBIs. Figured Well, I guess at the beginning of the year, I thought we were going to be hitting around 260, and we're over 300. Anyway, game's tied at 6 here in the bottom of the 7th. We're leading it off. That fastball is going to come inside for ball 1. We're facing a left-hander, so we haven't been hitting them very well this year. And it looks like we're going to get out again as we hit a high fly ball to right field. The routine. Be out number 1. We'll get our 5th plate appearance. The only hit we have is that home run. Still 6-6. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. Nobody's on. See if we can't walk it off. Fastball is going to be low for ball 1. Be nice to have a multi-home run game and walk it off. We'll foul that changeup off. That goes to 1-1. Apparently we're early on that one. Ooh, we're definitely early on that slider. Count goes to 1-2. Highly doubt he's going to put anything in the zone. We foul off that slider that was low. Count stays at 1-2. Foul off that fastball. I'm just kind of trying. I'm going to try to foul off those fastballs and sit on the off-speed stuff. I still early on that slider. Coming in at 78. Here we go. Hit that one hard. It'll get past the shortstop for a base hit. So we're not going to walk it off, but we'll extend the inning. Pretty good contact again. Just got it past the shortstop. I'll bring up Brett Lowry. 1 for 4 on the day. He singled in the 5th. Hit 268 on the year, which wants us to steal second. You can get a good jump. I feel like that was pretty good. Going to be in there pretty easily. I think that's our 3rd stolen base. We haven't stolen a whole lot of bases this year. Be out at second. Lowry has a 1-0 count. He can't get something in the outfield. He's going to swing and miss on that pitch. Count goes to 1-1. Be off on contact. And it looks like he's going to fly out. Shallow right field. Second baseman is just going to walk on back there and grab it. And we're heading into extra innings. Out in the field, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Holy crap, he's 0 for 4 on the day. Heads have a 9-6 lead now here in the 10th. There's 1 out, nobody on. Take out one on the bounce. Toss it on to first. Second out of the inning. That's probably going to do it today. I don't think we'll get another one. Reds are going to grab the win. We'll go 3 games under 500. So bring it back for the next game. It's game 2. 6:40 in the evening here at Chase Field. Still not getting that graphic to come up. Showing us all the good stuff. But, well, if I remember right, we're 3 games under 500. Brandon Shipley, our ace, out on the mound. Making his 7th start. 3-1 record on the year, a 2.11 ERA, a whip of 1.23. He struck out 47 over 38 and a third. So he's having a pretty good season so far. Trying to pick up his 4th win. Joey Votto's going to come up. He leads the Reds with 10 home runs, 311 on the year. We'll wait for him to get in the batter's box. So we got 1 on, 1 out. Top of the first. They try to turn 2 to get out of the inning. That one's going to get hit past the shortstop. Guy on first is going to try to make it into third, and he'll be in there fairly easily. So runners on the corners for the Reds with 1 out. And that one wasn't even close to that. Good effort, though. Should have got a little dirty. Max Kepler is going to come up now for the Reds, hitting 202 on the year. Got the bases loaded with 1 out. Run hasn't scored yet here in the top of the first. Shipley can work his way out of it. And we'll throw that on the second. I don't know if we're going to get the guy at first. We do. We get the double play. Shipley gets out of it without giving up a run. Really wasn't sure, because he doesn't move very fast getting down the first base line. Low as that was, and as far as we had to range. But regardless, we got him out of the inning. Going to come up hitting .315 on the year, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. A runner on first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. What we can do. Going to be a pitch out.
Ball 1, no strike.
Be afraid of the guy on first running. Eddie Ferguson behind the plate calling the balls and strikes. I remember right, he likes to call those corners. Anyway, 1-0 count. Guy on first has a pretty big lead. Not going though, and we'll foul off the changeup. Oop. Everything will reset. We'll get the 1-1 pitch. As we were good on the changeup. That sinker will go outside. Count will go to 2-1. Get something to hit. Chances are we won't, though. If we do, we'll probably miss it. Nice sliding catch by the third baseman to rob us of a run. Not a run, a base hit. That one wasn't going to score a run. So, again, the bottom of the first. We'll head into whatever this has in store for us. Like heading back out in the field for Sean Zuriga. Top of the second. There's runners on first and second with nobody out. So Shipley's having a little bit of a problem this outing. Getting himself in danger. That one's going to get past the third baseman and will score a run. The Reds will take a 1-0 lead. Didn't get a lot of that, but he got enough of it. Another plate appearance. For 1. What we got going on. 2 outs here in the third. Nobody's on. We're down 2-1. Slider's going to be way outside for ball 1. What we can do with the 1-0. Didn't like that pitch. I think we would have been able to do anything with it. Count goes to 1-1. Swing at that one though. Count goes to 1-2 after we chase the sinker below the zone. We will foul off that slider. Count will remain at 1-2. Change up, go outside. 2-2 now. I kind of try to grind out this at bat. Throw a bunch of pitches. Pitch number 6, so we're at least going to see 7. I don't know how we fouled that one off. I'm not even going to lie to you. That should have been strike 3. There we go. Got some pretty good contact on that one, but left fielder is going to be able to run back and catch that one on the track. That'll end the 3rd. It'd still have that 2-1 lead. What's going to happen next? Oh, another plate appearance, 0 for 2 on the day. Base percentage is sitting at .393. Ascot's trying to get the crowd in it, but we're down by 6 at 7-1 Reds. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Chase that fastball up in the zone, and Votto's going to come in and catch it in foul territory. That's not good. Probably going to be our last plate appearance for the day. 0 for 3. 8-1 now. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. We'll let that fastball go for ball 1. Pitch. Fastball is going to go outside for ball 2. Ourselves a nice little 2-0 count. See if we can get a pitch we can handle. And that fastball was inside. Probably would have been a ball, but a hack at it anyway. Counts 2-1. Oh, off that fastball. Pretty sure we were late on it. Counts at 2-2 now. Early on that changeup. Stays at 2-2. And sit on that fastball. Did I say that? We foul off. We were early on it. 4-seamer is a little quicker than the 2-seamer. Well, we were sitting on it, but we bounce it. We're going to beat it out. So, I mean, sometimes you get those little weak grounders. That was a weak, yeah, I can't even talk right now. Weak chopper. Third baseman had to run in, plus he gloved it instead of trying to barehand it. Making it pretty easy for us to get on there safely. But Nicholas will come up 0 for 2 with a walk. Has a 0-2 count. They should have left me take off earlier. We got the second. They weren't even holding me on, but he probably wasn't even thinking about that. So the inning ends. It's 8-1. Jose Peraza, 2 for 4. Double, single, and an RBI on the day. Putty out. He's leading off the top of the 9th. And he'll hit a chopper. We'll run in and grab this one. Throw it on to first. Here's the first out of the 9th. That'll end it. Reds will take the first two of the 3-game set. So we'll look to come out tomorrow and salvage a victory. So we'll bring you back. So third and final day. And after 1 in the afternoon, we got Zach out on the mound. Yep. Making his 7th start. 3-1 on the year, 2.45 ERA. Struck out 34 and 36 and 2/3 innings. A whip of 1.17. Hopefully he has better luck than Shipley did yesterday. Come up 369 against right-handers this year. 313 average. And we'll start it out with we're on first with 1 out. Scoreless ball game. I guess we're hitting third today. That fastball will be outside for ball 1. We got the 1-0 count. We can get anything to hit without ground into a double play. And he's going to be off. That's going to be a called strike 1. He'll get in the first easily. Then got a pretty nice jump. Now we have a chance to knock in the go-ahead run. First run of the game. And we'll foul off that splitter. Out goes to 1 and 2. And that splitter is going to go outside for ball 2. Out goes 2 and 2. Still looking for something to hit. Isn't really giving us anything. Everything's been kind of low or outside. That one comes inside. Able to foul it off and stay alive. That fastball is going to go high. So we'll fill the count at 3 and 2. Eric Summersgill out on the mound. Or not out on the mound. Behind home calling the balls and strikes. Can't imagine he's going to want to walk us. So we'll take that one and we'll rip it down the third base line. Going opposite field for that double. Knock in the run. We'll pick up our 4th RBI of the series. I think we barely got that one fair. Yeah, about another foot over, and it probably would have been foul. That'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Hit 294 on the year, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. Guess we gave Goldschmidt the day off today. He has a 2-2 count. Maybe he'll be able to get something into the outfield to score us. Or he'll try to bunt. And he's going to be safe because nobody was covering first. Bring up Lonnie Chisenhall with runners on the corners. He's hitting 200 on the year. Has a 1-1 count. Hit a high fly ball. Right fielder, I don't even know if I want to test this. Probably should have. Threw to the cutoff, man. Yeah, that was pretty quick. So, lineup today is Richardson, Gomez, Linden, Pollock, Chisenhall, Lowry, Nicholas, Johnson, and Frankie on the mound. So Goldschmidt does have the day off. That will bring up Brett Lowry. 311 at home with 3 home runs and 4 RBIs, but 263 on the year. Total of 5 home runs and 8 RBIs. There's a chance to knock in another one. He has a 1-2 count. He has to get a base hit. He's going to swing and miss, and Diamondbacks will strand 2. We lead it 1-0. Thanks to the RBI double. Oh, another chance at the plate. That nice RBI double in the first. It's tied at 1 now here in the third. There's 2 outs. Nobody's on. Had to flick that one over there, but it jammed us. We were late on that cutter. Should have been a ball. Yeah, we were late on that one too, and that's just going to be a routine fly ball out the left field. So we'll see. It looks like Peraza going to be up first. The Reds in the top of the 4th. We will come out here. Adam Duvall is going to be up. He had a solo home run in the second to tie the game up. 4th inning now with 2 outs. Nobody's on for the Reds. Range to our left a little bit. Scoop that one up. Throw on to first. So due up for us is Pollock, Chisenhall, and Lowry. Lee Hamilton is going to come up for the Reds. 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out in the third. And Diamondbacks got the lead back. It's 2-1 here in the top of the 6th. Hamilton's leading it off, though. He's got some speed. Luckily, that one's hit hard right to us. We can throw him out pretty easily. Going to bring up Jose Peraza. 0 for 2 on the day. He flew out in the 4th. He's hit 243 on the year. Hitting second here in the 6th. Looks like they're going to test us again. Go ahead and backhand that one. Throw it on to first. 2 outs in the 6th. Now we're going to come up to the plate. 1 for 2. Doubled in the first and then flew out. And was it the 3rd? It was the 3rd. See if there's anybody on or if there's, what the deal is. Nobody out. Reds have a 5-2 lead now. They must have scored 6, or they scored 4. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. We're leading this off, just trying to get on base or to rally. Fastball is going to be inside. The 2-0 count. If he wants to give us anything to hit or if he's going to try to work around us. He's going to give us something to hit, but we're going to bounce it to Votto down there. I think that's Votto. Can't really tell. Either way, we ground out the first. Back out to the field for the 7th. I don't know who that is. We'll throw it on to first. No clue who that guy is. All right, another plate appearance. 1 for 3 on the day, hitting .314 on the year. Got that double in the first and just haven't been able to do much afterwards. It's the 8th, 1 out, a guy on second, 6-2, so we have a chance to start crawling back into this. Fastball is going to brush us back, though, for ball 1. I don't even know who's out at second. Kind of speeds out there if there's any. That fastball is going to be low for ball 2. With the 2-0 count, we'll see if he gives us anything. Oh, that ball is going to be in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. 3-0 count. So, I don't mind taking the walk here. Oh, that slider misses, so on 4 pitches, we'll take our trip to first. The runners on first and second. The tying run still on deck. A.J. Pollock, he hit a solo home run in the 4th. 1 for 3 on the day. There's a full count, but there's only 1 out, so we won't be off on the pitch. And he's going to hit that one past a diving first baseman. That one's going to get all the way out to the wall. We're going to come around, and we're going to score pretty easily. Pollock's going to be in there with a 2 RBI triple. That'll bring the tie and run up to the plate. That was one of those ones. It was hit hard enough to get past Votto, but it was low enough, far away enough from the right fielder that he was able to get all the way around to third. All right, so we come back to win that one. Take the last game of the series. So positives. At least we won 1, so we'll bring you back. Alright, so we ended up scoring 5 in that last one. Come back to win for 5 in the 8th. But we're on another hit streak. We're at 5 right now. We got 340 available points. And so gonna be able to get them into powers. So gonna up the fielding. Up 2. I think that's about it. I think we're going to have to let, well, we can do stealing, but I'm not too worried about that. That's mostly for, yeah, well, yeah, might as well. Got the points, might as well use them, right? Of course, we're going to have to start them on this other stuff before we start losing stats here, but we're up to 88 overall. We got 8 points remaining, and that's going to do it for today. So thanks for coming, hanging out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for daily videos, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Doodles.